Hi, just going to do a quick video review of the AEROPRESS coffee maker. This is made by AEROBIE, the people who actually make those frisbee style products which we remember from our childhoods. It's priced about £20 to £25. I've used this one for about 2 years. I don't have the box anymore, but I can sort of speak with some authority about what I think of it. And the headline is, it's excellent. I've used it every day at my desk at work. It provides a very efficient and easy way of having fresh coffee in the workplace when you're travelling. Put it in your backpack with your thermos or anything like that. It really is a brilliant product. The filters, which you get sort of a couple of hundred when you buy it, they're really inexpensive as well. They're about 2p each. Get a refill bag of about 250 for £5 delivered, so that's good. There's no real running cost there. In the box you get the main unit, you get the plunger, so it works like a syringe, get the end cap where you put the filter in there. I'll show you all this properly. You also get this strange thing, which I've never used, don't quite know what it is. I think it's to help you get the coffee in there, but there's no real need for that. Or it might be to get the liquid into your cup. Again, no real need for that either. So whilst it fitted in the box nicely, there was no real need for it. And then you just get this scoop and the filters holder. So first of all, I'll tell you how they recommend to make your cup of coffee. What they recommend is you get your filter, you run it in boiling water, you put it in here, put this on top, put 2 scoops of coffee in, fill it up to that level, number 2. Obviously if you want twice as much, you put in 4 scoops and fill it up to there. And then you basically get another bit of the kit which I threw in the bin, which is basically a plastic spatula. Give it a stir and you wait 10 or 20 seconds and you plunge it into your cup. Now what I find to be problematic with that is instantaneously when you've got your cup, nice cup with a mug, cat on there, so you put in that in there, you start filling up with the coffee, fill up with water, instantly starts dripping through. Sometimes the edges of the filter peeled up, so you've got a little bit of coffee grounds in, and ultimately it was a lot of fuss, and it was forcing you to plunge your coffee earlier than I wanted to, because it was starting to drip through. They were saying only 10 seconds. That wasn't really long enough. So what I like to do, and I'll show you now, is do it the other way up. So you go that way, and then you put in a couple of scoops of coffee, about 1.5 to 2 I have in the mornings at my desk. Now in the background, just before the video started, I boiled the kettle, so it's just around about the right temperature. Not boiling, around about 80 degrees C. So I'll fill it up as far as I can with this. There we go. So leave that to brew a little bit there. And then I put a little bit in my mug, just to make my coffee a little bit less strong, make it go a little bit further. And then what I do is I dip the filter in that, because I'm doing everything upside down now, so I need this filter really to stick. So I pop the filter in there, like that, and then when I pop that on there, it will definitely stick on. Now, normally I let this sort of brew for probably 5 minutes plus. I'll just give it a quick stir, just out of camera shot there. Give it a quick stir with a teaspoon. We'll speed this along for today's purposes, but as I say, normally let it brew for 5 minutes. This is my first cup of coffee for the day. I need it to get me going. So in there you've got it all brewing away. Pop the filter and the cap on there, and then let's say Okay. We've waited a few more moments, stirred it, and we can upend it onto the mug, and then we can squeeze it down in. A good old push. As you can see, the sort of the funnel I showed you earlier just isn't necessary. This fits into the mouth of most cups. Squeezing it through, so it's basically squeezing the grounds dry, or dryish. And there you have a nice strong black cup of coffee. Obviously you can top that up with a little bit more hot water as you see fit. And then the final little bit of interest is ease of disposal. So you've got all your coffee grounds in there. It's not a great big wet drippy mess. Take that off. The filter's trapped on top. If you imagine this plate was your bin, you just pop it out into your bin, scrape those off there, give it a rinse, and you're good to go again. So basically, the AEROPRESS is a brilliant way of getting a good cup of coffee at your desk or away when you're out camping. £25 tops. The filters cost next to nothing. A couple of minutes and you're there. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've thought about getting an espresso machine, take one in for my desk. I've got a Chemex coffee jug, but none of it's necessary when you've got an AEROPRESS. It's just a really, really good system for having good coffee. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.